Lordy, how's it
Yes,
going? This is our Chem Trails session because you're about to start
yes,
a new journey of Chemo Trails. Tell us about it.
yes. That's right. I'm doing chemo, baby, the sequel because I finished my original Seeker, my original one, and after last Wednesday's scan and blood test, I've been told that I need to get back into the chemo chair with different bits of poison to put through me to see if we can chase some of that prostrate cancery stuff out of my body. So the first three will probably be a little bit experimental to know how much juice to put into me. Then after about each session, it's one session every 3 weeks, and then after about 3 weeks, they're going to put me in the scan machine again and see if it's working. And if not, they'll probably try a bit of juice. Or it also, if they overdosing me, they know they can cut back on it. So that's where we're at. And the idea is I have the blood test to see if the PSA is going down, which we want it to go down. And that's how I arrived at where I'm at the moment. So here I am. I just got off the bloody horse and was just taking him to the top paddock, and then back of my head I get wheeled back in, and away we go again. So I pretty much know the drill now. All of 2023 was taken up, but this one's a little bit better because I don't have to take the little bottle of Fluorosil strapped to my body for 48 hours home. So it's just a straight push the poisons through my body to see if it can go down and chase some of that bloody prostrate cancery shit out of me. At the moment, it's hovering around the kidney and the backbone, which has given me a bit of back pain, but I'm managing on one anti-painkiller a day, which keeps me upright and broadcasting live to the beautiful audience that's out there. Anyone who's got any sympathy, just sympathise a bit longer. We're on our way. We're going up there. I've got my slippers packed. I've got everything I need. So this Thursday I go up and get my show bag, all the things I'll need for the journey. And this time it's every 3 weeks, not every 2 weeks, which is fantastic. Because last time around, 2 weeks is too short. After you have it, you fall over for a week and you don't want to talk or even look at anyone. This time around, I'll have 2 weeks to be able to act like a normal human. They won't even know that I'm really Clark Kent. They'll just have to bear with me, and I'll be doing heaps of reading. Because last time I was in there, I managed to get through a few books because you got three hours of sitting in a chair, and once you've done the crossword, there's not much else to do. So you pick up and gain a bit of knowledge and start reading about the world. But at the moment, I don't want to read about the world because holy hell, what chaos! Who did you think would wake up on a bloody Tuesday morning and the riots of LA and bloody poor little Greta Thunberg getting arrested and holy hell, what is going on in the world?
I don't know. It's gone crazy,
Yeah.
Lordy.
It doesn't do my anxiety any good to hear that the world is so shit fucked. I mean, what in the fuck is going on out there?
Yeah.
Is there not some form of decency anywhere? Where is the leader we want? There's got to be a leader that leads us out of all this bloody turmoil. You can't just look and go, I know what they're doing, but I can't do anything about it. And when you do try and stand up, I saw that little Aussie girl get shot by a rubber bullet in LA last night.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But the trouble is they've got all this violence running, so it's desensitised us all, and they think, is this a TikTok meme or is this a real news bulletin and all that sort of stuff. So we don't stop wait, look, listen, and just go, this is not right. This is not right. Well, come on. Come on, all you beautiful people of the world who want a good life. Let's try and get one. Stop.
Maybe it's time for the protest song to make a reappearance, Lordy.
Yeah, it's about time. Yeah. Come gather around people throughout the world. Times they were changing, but they're changing for the worst at the moment. And they got that little good guy out of America, Jesse Wells. He sings a ditty every day about what's going on, which it's my little desk calendar to remind me what did happen on that particular day. But not good, you know.
No, it's bizarre. I just before we connected this morning, I was flicking through Instagram and I saw an article about the Republicans in Texas. They've moved a bill to ban a lot of literature, and 3 of the books they want to ban because they deem the content to be perverse and weird is Romeo and Juliet, Catcher in the Rye, and one other that I can't remember. You know, like these great works, and this guy's going, no, they're perverse. I think, wow, we've just entered some bizarre 1950s weirdness here.
Well, if we want to go for perverse literature, get those bloody Bibles out of the motel rooms.
Gideons. Who was Gideon, Lordy?
Bloody. Well, he was a guy that Paul McCartney used in Rocky Raccoon, but they were the actual Bibles who used. They used to supply the Bibles to the hotel motel rooms, and I'd like to know someone who actually was it.
Would have been a good contract to have.
Yeah. I don't know one person who was booked into a motel for one dirty night to actually reach into the bedside door and go, oh, look, Gideons Bible. Fucking, let's sit here and read a few verses to each other, hey?
We used to like taking the red texter in and making a few personal notes in certain sections.
Yes. That's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah, life on the road. When you get bored and you're feeling a bit weird, just get out the Gideons and make a few little personal additions in there. Little
personal observations? Yeah.
Yeah, especially around the Sodom and Gomorrah area.
Yes. Yeah, Jimmy. So we're living in very weird times. I'm sort of pretty glad that I am living in Tasmania because, apart from the political stance we're running through, our own little block of rock, it's still a reasonably safe place to get about in. Yeah.
Yeah, it is good. You do feel cocooned a bit down here. We are lucky, Lordy.
Yeah. I mean, you're lucky to have so many animals to pat and love and give extreme names to, Jimmy.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah. Oh, my God, you are the best name giver to animals that I know. If I was into the Bible, I would have got Noah to have you on the ark just to name them as they came on board.
Yeah. So, when did you say you kick in chemo this Friday?
Friday the 13th, Jimmy. Isn't that a great day to start chemo?
No, that is made to measure for you, Lordy.
It is. Yep. I go in on the Lord enters the chair on Friday the 13th, and I'll be strapped in for 3 hours. So,
Jesus, that's a long time.
It is a long time because when you're pretty lucid for the first hour, and then there's about a surge in when the hours are coming on, and then you feel a bit loose and wonky, and so you shut your eyes and doze off, and then you wake up and you've still got another hour to go. it does take a while. I mean, 3 hours is nothing in real life, but 3 hours in a chemo chair is eternity. But that's the options I've got.
That sounds like a punk album, 3 hours in the chemo chair.
Yeah, 3 hours in the chemo chair.
By the Dead Kennedys.
Oh, by the Dead Kennedys. Yeah, it is basically drip by drip because you got your big bag full of badness,
Wow.
dripping a drop at a time, and you're looking at it, and there's bloody computers all around it, monitoring what it's doing and where it's going, and there's two beautiful nurses because they double check each other so they don't overdo it or underdo it, and I go back to my old number. I think it's, I don't know, what is it, 102, 210, It's a 9-digit thing, so I'm not a name, I'm a number in the medical
Just like
factory
being in the
of
army
life.
again, Lordy.
Oh, it is, yeah. Yes, reporting for duty, sir. Okay. Over there, stand fast, lie fast, open up your shirt, stick on this monkey patch Band-Aid, down into the port, whoop, suck this into you. So there you go.
Well, it's a good thing you both went to Marist and also did Nasho because you know how to follow rules.
Yeah, I do, yeah. And know how to disobey them too, Jimmy. All the, I've got my etiquette for gentlemen all by my side.
Ah, good.
A pocket companion to the true politeness of life.
Can you watch Netflix on your phone while you're in the chair? Just put your buds in and
I suppose I could, but
because
you
a
tend not
movie.
to even. Yeah, a movie would make 3 hours go by very quickly.
Yeah.
I actually lucked upon something last Saturday night. I came home from my son's place watching the Cats win the football. Put the YouTube on to watch some music, and there was a thing on there called The Making of Abbey Road. It goes for 3 hours.
Wow.
And it's amazing, track by track.
You're
Who was
kidding.
there? It's amazing. This guy narrates it, a young guy who sort of knows what's. It's a bit. It's a history lesson of who was there for what session and how they did it, and
Wow.
that song. And Ringo took off on Peter Sellers' yacht and came back and wrote Octopus's Garden because that's where it was first thought of. So it's behind the scenes and and you get a bit of, you see George playing bass and getting something together, and it's one of those things that you're just sucked in by because you've heard the album a million times, but you do not know the background to each song and how that occurred.
That's amazing. I might have to have a squeeze for that, and it's just on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, it just come up. It's only been up for 3 weeks.
Wow, that's
and it
good.
said, yeah.
Look at you. You're our
Man.
advisor on where to go on YouTube.
Well, it was just there waiting for you when I got home, and I went, wow, I know how to
That's
fill in
be-
3 hours.
That's because your phone is watching you and listening to you, Lord.
Oh, yeah. My analog algorithms is following me everywhere.
I can feel your algorithms coming through the screen at me.
Yeah. It's scary, isn't it? It's scary.
Yes. Or
We-
if you're really bad, we'd call them vulgarithms.
Vulgarisms, yeah. Well, if algorithms are so bloody good, how come I go and buy a tax lotto every Saturday and it hasn't generated the right numbers to me?
Well, that's what I reckon about all these people who, they come down and they do these, we can connect you with dead people, we can talk the future and all that kind of stuff. I'm still waiting for the lotto numbers to come up there. That
I
seems to be the
know,
thing
yeah.
that eludes a lot of fortune tellers.
I know, yeah. It's hard to believe I died last year, and I'm just a here I am. I'm just an avatar of my former self that's been let loose.
Uh,
Everyone missed my cremation.
you know that thing. Strangely enough, when I was about, I don't know, 17 or 18, I knew of this guy in Devonport. I used to go to this tea leaf lady called Bronwyn in East
Yeah,
Devonport. We all kind of went there and had a few readings. And her mother lived at the Don and
right,
used to read tea leaves as well.
right.
She gave this guy lotto numbers, and he put them in religiously. And on the
Yes.
third week, he won first division, over $1 million.
Oh, wow.
Good story.
My God.
True
What
story.
sort? True story.
Yeah.
So, what sort of tea leaves? Was it bushels or lanchu? What sort of leaves could she
I don't know,
read?
but it was a good broad leaf that split
Yes,
it. Because you drink your tea, which for me was just a nightmare because I don't
yes,
like tea. So you'd
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of get the tea down, and then you'd have to swirl the tea leaves around so they stuck to the side of the cup, and then you had to flip it
yep,
over and sit it in the saucer, and
right.
then you just wait for a few minutes and focus. And I will tell you, when we went to see Bronwyn, there was me and a couple other guys. I won't say who they were, but one of them was really stoned. He was smashed off his head. He'd had a big spliff before he went.
Yeah, it's a big spliff. Yeah,
Yeah, and when we did the thing, he went in because she'd do you one at a time. He went
yeah.
in to have his tea leaves read, and Bronwyn picked up his cup and said, "I'm really sorry." She said, "This is just chaos." She said, "I can't
Ah,
make head nor
wow,
tail of it. You're going to have to go. Come back another time."
wow.
How weird's that?
She, nah, well, obviously she must have had something running around, which you can't. Well, you can't quantify how it happens or why it happens, but yeah, there are people that can do that.
Yeah, pretty
Uh,
spooky.
yeah,
Like,
no, so people can
you,
read auras and stuff. I understand all of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think what you should do, Lordy, is just get a Gideon's Bible, open it at any page, and see what the good Lord says to you. Because
Ah,
it is your namesake.
it is. Yeah, well, it was written about me, so I better see where I appear.
There's
Uh,
probably a section in there on Humula.
Mullahs, the great Mullah. Uh, but that tea leaf thing was very big, 50, 60 sort of stuff, because we never had coffee or was only a bloody chicory coffee in a bottle or something. But we used to
Uh,
always drink tea, bushels
like
tea, lances tea, whatever
Maxwell
it was.
House or something.
Yeah, and so we had a beautiful teapot, had many beautiful teapots, and it was made by putting the tea leaves in the teapot, spinning it 3 times, and then sometimes a strainer put in the cup, da-da-da. And sometimes the stalk would of the tea would float on top of your cup of tea. And you used to have to fish it out with a spoon and put it on the back of your hand, and then you'd have they were called visitors in your cup, and you used to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever, when the stalk stuck to your fist that you're banging with, you would have a visitor on that day.
Really?
That was everyone who drank tea knew that.
Did it
Yeah.
work?
I don't know, Jimmy. I don't know because I used to meet someone every day. I don't know whether they were connected to the tea leaf or not.
Maybe it was when the Rawleys man was coming around to see you.
Probably that.
Yeah.
I, I remember there used to be a girl working in the kitchen at Mara's College. She had lots of freckles, and they used to call her tea leaf face.
Oh, that's cruel.
Yeah, I know. That's how bad we were. We were
Yeah.
naughty, vindictive, hateful boys, which they insists that we keep at that level.
Yeah, yeah, very Schadenfreude.
Oh, thank God I found that orange sarong, and that's Snow Cave, Jimmy.
Well, we're about to check out, Lordy.
Okay,
So
mate.
what I'm going to do is, when I hit stop, you've just got to wait for a while, and it'll tell you that it's uploading. So wait till it's all uploaded,
Oh, yes,
and
yeah.
then check
I
out.
wait. Yep.
Listen,
Like the hotel. Like the Hotel California. We can
correct.
check out, but we can never leave.
Yeah, never leave. All the best for Friday, and we'll catch up
Thank you,
again
mate.
and go to the next chapter of Chemtrails.
Oh, yes. Key by the window.
Good
Okay.
luck. Thanks, Lordy.
Okay, see you, Jimmy. See you, cover.
See you, mate.
Okay, bye.
Talk
Okay,
soon.
mate. Okay, bye. Bye.